On October 16th and 17th, Boston and the whole area in the Northeast here, we experienced what meteorologists call a cyclone bomb. And this is where I believe the barometric pressure goes down 24 milligrams in 24 hours. So it was chaos, absolute chaos. We had 60 to 70 mile an hour winds here south of Boston. They had 90 mile an hour winds at the tip of Cape Cod. There was tree damage, 500,000 people were out of power, blah, blah, blah. You know the routine. So I step outside and I film the sales tip that you're about to see. This morning, I got thinking about it. I thought it was a cute idea for a sales tip, but I really think there's something more to it. I really think you should heed the advice in this tip, and I'm going to summarize it at the end. So watch the tip and I'll see you on the other side. Good morning. I'm going to give a little 360 here, show you some of the damage that was done by a storm that came by last night in Boston and kicked up 70 mile an hour winds. We lost trees and we lost power. We lost the internet, we lost electricity, we lost cell phone service for a while. It's been pretty wild. I'll show you some photos of the waterfront, the piers that they got totally torn off of their moorings and sent around. I'm trying to give you kind of a 360 here, plus give you an idea of some of the wind that's still coming down. My point in telling you all this is to have a backup plan. You want to have some kind of list of things to do and be prepared for multiple days without the modern conveniences, because it's all great and it doesn't matter until it does. I mean, the internet's wonderful and it gives you all that access, but I tell you what, I couldn't find a thing. When I finally got some cell phone service, I couldn't find anything on the cloud, which was very frustrating. And it was just maddening for me to need itineraries and to need records and to be coaching people and not be able to find the past conversations. And just, I'm going 100 miles an hour and I'm back 200 years, or maybe it's only 50 years back to the 1960s, but it was a very frustrating day. Have some backup plan, have some things written down, have lists of the records that you think you might need, but also be prepared for multiple days without those conveniences. What would you do? So listen, I hope you have a great selling week, and I hope that the electricity is back by the time this goes out on Monday, because loss of electricity is romantic night one. After that, it just sucks. Have a good week. So you think to yourself, well, yeah, I can probably make it a day, not a problem. I'm better than Bill in terms of finding things on the cloud. I want you to try it. I want you to think to yourself, what if I couldn't get on the internet? What if I couldn't phone my customers? What if I lost access to all of my records? Do you have a backup plan? I didn't, and it wasn't a big deal, of course. I made it without it, but it was very frustrating. And I think this is not something that matters until it does, as I said in the video. And I thought I was prepared. Well, what happens if you get locked out, either by piracy or by a storm? What will you do? How will you respond to it? Maybe it's not something that you really know how to do until it actually happens and you have to do it, but I really think there are some steps that you could take ahead of time, and I urge you to do that, to have some backup records and to have some sort of a communication plan even, because I don't think this weather stuff is going away, and I don't think these hackers are going away. Don't wait until you are locked out for whatever reason to figure out what to do. You want to be able to just jump from one point to another seamlessly, and it seems like you should, but I think that you should have some sort of a stress test on that, and that's really the point here. So I'll let you go. Have a great selling week. Electricity obviously is back up, and I'm in my new office, which is awesome. Something I'll cover in a future sales tip, but have a great selling week. Talk to you later.